Last Epoch is taking over. You know it's true. It's only a matter of time. Everyone is slowly noticing how good this game is. It's only a matter of time before even POE absolutely gets obliterated by the greatness that is Last Epoch.
I've only had 7,930 people tell me to play this game.
That's not a lot.
Now, if it gets to 8,000, maybe I might play it. Yeah, guys. Just one more, I'll start doing it.
Hi everyone, it's Rax. Made a video
Oh, this was the video I wanted to watch after this one. Well, that's two birds with one stone, I guess.
a few days ago talking about my future as a content creator. Said essentially that I was disappointed in Diablo 4. I'm waiting for some real content to come through.
Dude, I cannot wait for that fucking...
Rune Master. He's having fun. Oh boy, is he having fun.
video, man. Like, what's gonna happen if the Diablo 4 Season 2, like the event thing, or like the live stream, is like, yeah, so we made the do more damage. And now he's an Uber boss. He's harder now. He goes invisible more. Like,
That's gonna be it. You know that's gonna be it. Unironically, what do you expect from a trailer where all the new mobs were just reskins of existing stuff? Anyone who thinks that Diablo 4 Season 2 is gonna be anything but a disaster, man, you have not been paying attention, huh?
dude, I'm so ready for that.
that may happen. I told you that I was going to start looking at the other ARPGs much more seriously. I have played Path of Exile. I've went far enough to get my 4 Void Stones, I believe that they are, and complete my Atlas tree.
There you go.
So
That's
I
a lot.
do have some experience in that game. But I had never played Last Epoch. And I have some fantastic news, honestly, mostly for me, but for you guys as well. Last Epoch is fantastic.
Wow.
It's just a fantastic game.
It's so good.
Holy
I'm
shit.
quite sure that there...
Okay, this is how good Last Epoch is. I'm gonna give you the quick summary. When I finished playing my first Necromancer, when I was done and I felt, okay, I want to try a different class, different build. You know what I did? I made a second Necromancer. That's how good the game is. And then I made a third Necromancer. That is how unbelievably good this game is. Because there are so many ways to build things. There are so many options, so many interesting things. You know how I have said this a million times. POE's worst thing is the fact that you decide I'm gonna play with Ice Nova. Well, that Ice Nova literally never feels different. From the first time you equip it and have zero links in it, and you cast it, it's gonna be the same exact Ice Nova without any changes, unless you want to use the Frost Bolt Spear, whatever it was called, I forgot even. It's so lame. It's never gonna change. The moment you use your ability in PoE, it's that ability for life. It never changes, it never gets more interesting, there's no way to change it. Unless it's very, very, very specific items that need to be built around, which 99.9% of the player base will never try. Last Epoch has a million ways you can play your character. It has so many ways to change how your skills and abilities feel. In PoE, pretty much the only way to do that is to add multiple projectiles to your thing, or a faster cast speed or attack speed, and maybe AoE. That's it. And that's not really a change. But in Last Epoch, oh baby, you can change so much. It's so ridiculously good.
There's going to be a lot of people down in the comments that say something like, I've been playing this game for years. I've been telling people for years to play this game and nobody listens to me.
True.
I'm going to have to agree with them. I'm very surprised that I have...
Unironically, McConnell was one of those people.
I can actually tell you why this is. Now they have changed it, but the biggest downfall of Last Epoch was the fact that it did not look appealing. Man, does Last Epoch not look appealing? And the start of Last Epoch is very confusing. You don't know if you're going in the right direction, you don't understand what's the point of this, what's the point of that. And by the way, they have fixed all of it. They have improved the graphics, changed the early leveling experience, rebalanced stuff. It's great. Because the truth is, Last Epoch's biggest downfall was the first 10 minutes of the game are kind of like really meh. The balancing was pretty bad in the sense that, you had skills that did 5 times more damage than others, and then other skills that suddenly did 10 times more damage just because you found a very minor weapon upgrade, which a lot of people did not understand. And they fixed that.
Connell told me to play Last Epoch in like 2020 or 2021.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Never played this before.
But then
The
it
background
looked
looks like
bad.
that Elden Ring
Scheduled
area.
to come out in December,
You go down the list.
and I just think you have to try this game.
But yeah, do not judge this game by anything but playing it. Play it for 10 minutes, you will be absolutely hooked.
Crucible Knight.
If you like ARPGs, I think you have to try it. I think it's only
it free?
like $35 on Steam, so
I don't
it's
know how
half
much it
the
is.
price of Diablo 4.
I would pay
and I think you're
$300
gonna
for
be
this, I'm not
very
gonna lie.
surprised by it. Let me explain
It's
it to you
35.
this way.
Okay.
So, I picked a rune master that plays Frostclaw. So I'm level 90. I'm getting close to like 200 corruption. That's what it's called, corruption in the end game, which is kind of like
that's
your grade
how
level,
hot
how
things
far you
are.
Okay.
That's not super far into the end game, but it's not nothing.
True?
And I am 100% sure that this character in this class
This shit.
is not what I will play again. It's just
Yes.
not my cup
Also
of tea.
that, though.
So it's not really the build that
Your first build should be, though, kind of not the greatest because you need to figure out things. But yeah, that's normal for every game.
I would ever go for. And I'm still having a blast. How many
Yep.
games can you say that about?
I could say that about POE. Sometimes, like, whenever I play a build, I'm like, I guess I'll play through this, but, like, next time I think I'm going to do something else. Yeah.
Pick the class and the build that you don't want to play, but it doesn't matter. You have fun anyway, which is
Yep.
why I'm so excited.
Because your character feels unique. Again, also, PoE has lost a lot of uniqueness in characters. Tell me, what's the difference between a chieftain and a pathfinder? None. There is none. Anyone who said, no, you're wrong. There is none. They don't feel different. It's just different percentile damage increases and things like that. It doesn't feel unique at all. Every single class in Last Epoch, without the advanced class, by the way, because you have a base class and then you have up to 3 choices of what you want to advance into, Necromancers have, Vodlock is not still out. They have Vodlock, they have Lich, and they have I forgot what it's called. Summoner? Is it Summoner? Ironic, considering that's the first one I chose. Every single base class in Last Epoch has more depth, more personality than every class and ascendancy combined in Path of Exile.
Decided to make, 100 different other builds. This is like the Rune Master Mage build. I'm sure there's some godly mage builds like the Sorcerer and Wizard, which I love in other
Auto Bomber is possible, by the way, in this game also.
games. This particular one is not one that I'm going to play again. I'm almost certain about it unless they change it. That's how much fun I'm having.
Wow.
I am going to
Yeah,
spend
Rune
a
Master
good
is
amount of time
ridiculous.
learning about this game, and I have been so lucky. There have been so many fantastic people that have been in my streams.
Do you play Dota 2? Do you know what Invoker is? Yeah, Rune Master is quite literally Invoker, by the way.
This last week, I had more people watching me play Last Epoch than Diablo 4.
Oh, he's pure ice, it looks like. I don't recognize what's his 2 skill, though. Is this new? Wow. Oh, wait. Do I recognize 4? I recognize his, this click.
I believe that.
Interesting.
I believe that.
I can't tell you how many people watched me for a stream. They said, "Damn it, Rax! All right, I'm going to spend the $35," and they start blasting. I'm not going to
Look
get
at
into
this.
any specifics about this.
Craft. He doesn't have a lot of crafting. Wow, he's probably pumping. This should be way bigger, huh? Yeah, the idols. This is essentially charms from Diablo 2.
I saw the idol system that this game has, and if it is the way that I think it is, that's really cool. Like, I really think this is cool.
Yeah, it's Diablo 2 charms, one hundo.
About this game right now, but I want to tell you just basically.
Sadly, it looks ugly. You know what this game looks like? It looks like Path of Exile in 2016.
It does look slightly
I like
ugly.
it so much.
Admittedly, it looks better than it looked previously.
And then I'm gonna
Trust me on that one.
continue to draw upon the knowledge. There's some last epoch devs in my stream. Some of them are
Again. Play this game and then tell me this is not the best hack and slash game you have ever played. Everyone who loves hack and slash will absolutely, without question, instantaneously love this game. But the look is the downside. Admittedly, it honestly kind of looks better than POE in my opinion. But, you know, it's an acquired taste.
players in like POE and WoW, and now they're designing Last Epoch. I think that gives them a big advantage.
That's
on
insane.
some of the systems that they're building. Might take me another week, multiple weeks, maybe another month of blasting. But I'm going to try my damnedest to learn everything about this game, and I'm going to make some beginner guides for you, which are really going to accelerate your progression. Now, in the game itself, it has like the best search function ever. You just open up the help guide, and you just press G for guide.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad. Like, a lot of Korean games have this. Like Black Desert has this. Lost Ark has this. I really appreciate stuff like this. Like an actual game guide or a codex or something like that. I'm going to be honest. I think...
Yeah, there is this thing. I did not use it. No, wait. I did use it for two things. Which I didn't find at the end. But this is... I don't think I found the answer I was looking for. I'm texting Tide Gap Mill. Fuck off. Yeah, this codex, pretty good. It explains you about all the mechanics, all the useful things. Admittedly, it's a lot of reading, but dude, if you play POE, then you have already read 5 novellas if you want to play that game properly. So, you know, this is not really a big issue, okay? This is not a big deal, Buttercup.
POE should have this. Maybe this is an unpopular take, but I think POE should have it. Should be in game.
And earlier today, I got a debuff called Glancing Glow. Just type in Glancing, boom, tells you exactly what it does. This is the way that the game
POE
works.
did 15
Let me
different
just run you through a
codexes.
couple of things. Let me try to sell you on this for 2 seconds. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. Nobody told me to do this. I'm doing this completely on my own.
Good.
You have infinite stash tabs. Infinite.
What?
Wait, what? I don't remember it being infinite. Hello? Hello?
Stash tabs. You click the plus sign, you buy it with in-game gold, which is very easy to acquire. Look how many stash tabs I have.
I thought... Wait, when I played it last, it was a year and a half ago. No, a year or so. Almost a year and a half ago at this point, probably. Was it infinite stash tabs?
This is where I just...
It was a lot of stash space, without question. But was it infinite? I don't remember. I wasn't even close to actually filling them up, honestly. So I didn't care too much.
But what it like so? But what happens if you have to load somebody else's stash tabs?
I
and
knew
you go to
he's
your
gonna
stash,
say it. That's good.
and they have a bunch of stash tabs, and it
The
crashes
correct
your game.
take,
Like
yes.
that's not possible, guys. This has got to be. He's got to be lying. What's the catch? Yeah, like I mean, does it crash your game? Is it like there's got to be something.
My gear, all the uniques, all the legendaries, you can save them. I have 4 tabs of them already.
Wow.
I only made 1 character, and I had no idea what I was doing. All of your idols for...
Why are you
see what
saving
these
so
idols
many
are.
idols? You're
2
not gonna
vitality,
understand
void
it.
resistance, armor. So these are kind of like the same power as.
These are pretty shit. The truth of idols is the fact that they can change what type of damage a skill does and stuff like that. It's pretty actually cool. you can suddenly have that some other skill is valuable and or does the right thing. Idols can change how skills function. Also,
These
above
don't really
everything.
seem like they're that strong. Maybe some of them are. Yeah, 11% ignite seems really good. I don't know. They can be? Yeah, I bet it probably depends. The bigger ones are probably stronger.
For arranging here, let's say you like rearrange your gear and you're missing poison resistance. You can just type poison res, and there's a search function, by the way. You can look
Imagine
at
that.
right here. Oh, here's everything with poison resistance on it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I wonder...
How did they do that?
I wonder why other games don't have this.
I thought that this is something that even the billion-dollar companies can't manage. But here you go. How is this possible?
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. Amazing.
Wow.
I call witchcraft.
And then the set items, and then the exalted items, and da-da-da-da-da. Infinite stash space with a search function. Last Epoch has the best loot filter.
Holy shit. So it's got a built-in loot filter that you can decide.
Understand already. And it has a good hierarchy system where any rule at the top supersedes a rule at the bottom. So you might say at the bottom, hide all white and blue items because white and blue items suck. But at the top, you could say, if you find this one specific blue item that's perfect for me, you can recolor it and capitalize it and show that to me if that drops.
Oh, the item
Otherwise, I
filter,
never want to
nice.
see it. And they've done a good job of making the lower tier items valuable.
Okay,
the way that they
that's
did
interesting.
that is with the crafting system. The crafting system,
The crafting system is actually a pain to understand. It's simple. It's not hard, but you're sometimes gonna be like, why doesn't this work when you're trying to learn it? You're gonna be like, okay, I did everything, so why doesn't this do anything? How does this make sense? It doesn't. You just have to learn it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
POE does this too. You can find blue items and yellow items that are very valuable. Well, I guess yellow items, obviously, but even blue items.
Yeah.
Forging potential. When you go in here with the forging potential, how the ranks of this, sealing things, combining it into legendaries, upgrading them, having a chance to crit, having a chance to manipulate.
And by the way, when he means upgrading into legendaries, he does not even mean close at all anything to Diablo 4. This is not like a situation where, oh, legendaries are only good. Oh no, only yellows are good. No. The mix and matching here is just superb.
I want to move it down so you guys can actually see this.
Kiss him. I mean, don't.
Glyphs and with runes and learning exactly how to use these to maximize your potential. It's very easy to understand for a beginner, but there's many levels to it for a pro player to make just the godliest items you can possibly get. Every single skill in the game.
Look at this, beautiful.
Follow me.
Frost claws, yeah, this wasn't there. Yeah, this is new. This is new, yes. Frost wall? Oh, this is the Rune Master skills. I'm like, why do I not recognize Flame Rush, Frost Wall, and all of these things? Wow. Wait, how do you have a... because he has so little point in Sorceress? Interesting, I guess. No, wait, how... I guess it's fine.
Every skill
has an
entire skill tree.
Look at this. Beautiful.
Every skill in the game,
and it's gonna get better, by the way, with time,
has an entire tree.
Also, by the way, if you want to play this game, I will tell you a slight hack to understand where are the things that actually change how the skills function. You click on a skill, and then you're gonna see this background, right? There's some background art. Where the big art pieces are, for example, this, or this is where the talent points that modify how the skill functions in completely different ways are. And this seems like it has 3 ways to modify it completely how it works. Well, there's probably more ways, but the big major paths that modify how a skill functions are usually represented in some kind of background art. So there's most likely 1 point here, 1 point here. Well, there actually can be like multiple points. For example, this. I also think sometimes these big ones are also significant, but they're not the end all be all, you know. But man, there's looking at this, I can tell you that there's probably roughly at least 7 big ways that you can try and spec this Frostclaw thing. I haven't played this, but I'm guessing that there's probably 7 ways that you can spec this thing to do different things and for different playstyles alone.
That you can build into to customize your skill. Imagine this compared to Diablo 3. Diablo 3.
That's a bad comparison, though. Why would you do that,
Yeah.
Rex? Why?
Yeah, true.
Don't say Diablo 3.
Frostbolt or something, and it's got 5 or 6 runes that
6,
you
I think.
choose, and that's it.
Yeah.
In this game, you pick 5 skills and you build an entire tree out of them.
Holy shit.
Not to mention, you have your base.
Do the like unique or legendary items in this game change the way that skills are used as well,
Yes.
like Diablo?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Your base class as a mage, then you ascend into something else. I chose Rune Master. Then you
Spellblade,
have
that
all
sounds
of
cool.
these-
Yo, how does he... Dude, bruh. How do you not have this maxed out? Sus.
trees too.
Holy shit.
Might seem overwhelming. It might seem like, oh my god, here's POE again. It's super overwhelming.
I think this game is more like this game.
It has a surge bot here. It's not overwhelming. Well, it seems a bit in... It's not that intimidating because you see, the reason why this works so well is very simple. You see this bot right here? Yeah, it fills. You have very little... You see these connecting things? Yeah, these dots mean how many points in the skill you need to unlock this. So this would be 1. This would be right here 3. This would be 5 points in that to unlock this. And you know, that's kind of the only thing that you need to look at. Maybe what's attached next to it. But in all honesty, it's like you're looking at this and you're like, okay, I'm gonna put points into this because respecking is honestly so easy. He didn't talk about respecking, but when you see this part here, if you press respec, you can respec your ability fully, choose a new ability, and it's just gonna be -3 levels or something like that. I don't remember how many levels, but yeah, it's just gonna be minus a couple of levels. That's it. Super easy, super simple, super good. But the best part is you're gonna want to make new characters. It is what it is, baby.
Your base class as a mage, then you ascend into something else. I chose Rune Master. Then you
Spellblade,
have
that sounds
all of
cool.
these trees too.
Holy
I haven't
shit.
Might
played
seem
it.
overwhelming. It
I
might seem
played
like, oh my
Sorcerer.
god, here's POE again. It's super overwhelming.
I think this game is more like this game is. If you think POE is too complex and Diablo 4 is too simple, you should probably try this game out. And I don't think like more complexity is good for a game always.
Nope, not necessarily.
Yeah,
not
it
at
is
all.
the middle
Understand
ground.
POE. I played POE. And I'm not the world's expert at POE, but I played it. I mean, and the games are fun, man. It's just a fun game. There's so many things to do in the monoliths.
Holy shit, what's this?
This is
The
the
endgame.
end. This is the end. These are actually pretty much just maps that he has done.
Game system. There's different ways that they built in to make sure that you might want to farm one monolith over and over and over to target farm. Remember target farming? You can target farm something that you
No,
might...
I don't remember that. What is so target farming? What is that? Is that like? So are
It's
you
a
saying
food.
that like if you want to get an item, you can just farm for that item?
No, it's a
specifically?
drink, dude. Oh my god, it's a drink, dude. Relax. A food
No,
drink.
No, bro. No.
You really need.
No.
And as you play in that monolith, you build the corruption, and you want it to be corrupted because it gives you more loot.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
It's
you
like
might
map
say,
mods.
okay, well, if I'm farming in the Reign of Dragons, which is actually what I did until I got this thing, which I really needed, Okay, so I did that.
Necrotic spells elemental. Oh, that's why he has 21. Eh? Because the max level of skill is 20. I was not sure if they increased it to 21 or does he have an item that does it. Okay, yeah. Because you can find items that give like +3 ranks to something and things like that. 11% of current health converted to VOD. VOD is like energy shield. It's the number above here. Super simple. When you directly cast the necrotic spell. Does he have necrotic spells? I don't think so. Current health converted to VOD when you directly cast an elemental spell. Okay, so this is just good for okay. So he has this to survive because VOD is a super good way to survive. Strength, increased cast speed. Yeah, pretty basic, but pretty good because of the survivability that the VOD gives.
Which I really needed. Okay, so I did that. Once you farm there enough, you might say, okay, well, I built all the corruption in the Reign of Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Now when I go into something else to go farm something else I need, I'm starting at 0 corruption, right?
Right.
They even thought of that. They built in mechanics, catch-up mechanics, where it scans for your highest level of corruption and tries to catch you up to that in the different monoliths that you're farming.
Wow.
I am sure that there's probably a lot of bugs in this game. There's probably problems.
So they
in
don't
this game,
intentionally
just like
waste
any
your
other
time.
game. It's been in beta forever, and it's supposed to come out in December. But I have to tell you, I am so impressed by this game. This game is way better than I thought it was going to be. And
oh, by the way, some classes don't have their third ascendancy yet. Warlock is not available for Necromancer still. Oh, I want to see Warlock so bad.
I would encourage you to give it a try. Why not?
Okay.
It's only $35, and
Okay.
maybe you can wait. Maybe
again, 300, completely reasonable price for this game.
Release like some gameplay videos and stuff, or some starter guides. But this game's coming out soon, and I think
it is. I think they're on like patch 0.9 right now, aren't they? I'm pretty sure.
0.92.
What game is this? Saying. This game is called Last Epoch.
As an American, you should say Epoch.
Plan on playing it.
World is going to be a bit surprised. I think it's going to be surprised how good it is, especially from a smaller gaming company.
Mm-hmm.
This can only be a good thing, because this is going to set the bar pretty high.
Yep.
It's going to set the bar pretty high for Diablo 4's future updates.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, Final Fantasy...
Bruh, even Diablo 4 is not setting bars for their updates now. How can anyone else do that?
And Lost Ark set the bar pretty high. Is WoW trying to meet that bar?
No. Why would they? Final Fantasy's garbage.
Yeah.
Path of Exile 2.
The shit eaters.
I'm guessing the team has already looked at Last Epoch, but they got to be looking at this and be like, all right, well, we have to deliver a product as good or better than this. That is not easy to do, because they're doing a pretty damn good job. So I give massive credit to the Last Epoch team. Not sponsored. Nobody paid me to say this. You might have to look into this, guys, because it's pretty damn good. Anyone that has experience with Last Epoch, you hated it or you loved it, post down below, give your honest opinion of it, and let's see if the comment section reflects my initial thought.
Okay.
Tomorrow, one thing that happened, I didn't even know this happened. People are telling me that this weapon that I found is literally like the godliest thing for the class I wanted to make, Void Knight. So I'm going to make a spin to win Void Knight with this weapon.
That's smart.
Apparently I got the ultimate weapon.
59%. I don't know if this is good, but melee void damage 100. Doom on hit 100. Doom duration. Bruh, this. I'm not gonna. I don't even play Void Knight. I'm probably never gonna do that, honestly. But bro, wow, this seems like a lot. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And these mods are kind of big. Wow.
Weapon. And apparently, to get legendary potential, a unit can roll with no legendary potential or 1 to 4.
This one has
Apparently, getting an Apathy's Maw with any legendary potential is insane. So tomorrow, I'm making a new class. I'm making the Void Knight, and we're going to put this thing on, and we're going to see how badly we destroy the game. But I really miss these moments, man, where you're
excited to play the game, and you think about the game outside of playing the game. Like, that has always been my benchmark for, is a game good or not? Am I thinking about the game whenever I'm not playing it?
A really godly item, you're like, oh my god, I'm going to go make a Void Knight now.
Dimensional,
I mean, where do these
items,
experiences, where do these moments go? You know,
so it's not like it has like set things like the uniques.
Kind of like finding
a
Thunder Fury on, or building your Thunder Fury, or getting a Warglaive dropped on Illidan.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking here. Last Epoch, pretty good. I want to see what the comment section says. I'm already predicting it's going to be insanely positive.
Yeah, even people in my chat are being really positive already.
It's a good game. Anyway, well, it's a really good game. Anyway, this was Quizzer Citizen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.